I just wanted to do a quick little video, an introduction of myself. My name is Johnny, man. You're going to be seeing me more often. So welcome to the channel, Spiritual Gangstas, man. And thank you for the 20K subscribers. I appreciate that. And I'm a big Billy Carson fan. I've been following this guy for maybe about a year now, but recently I just started posting the shorts of him. A lot of the stuff that has helped me in my own journey, in my own spiritual growth and evolution. Because, man, like, if you ain't like me or anything, you know, you're gonna come to the realization that you've been indoctrinated, you've been lied to your whole life, especially your religious beliefs, what your parents have told you. It's false, so it's a lie. You would think a Christian, like, no offense here, like I said, but it has to be told, man. You know, especially Christians, like, you would think that they're all peaches and cream and happy and good, but I noticed that not all, but some or majority project, man. What does that mean, project? Well, they're projecting onto you what they've been told, what they've been told, what they've been fed, that narrative that if you don't listen and you don't obey, you're going to go straight to hell. And then they'll start to hit you with these verses of, because, like, for me, I believe in God. I believe in a higher source, you know, higher consciousness, should I say, feel it, and I know it. But I don't believe there is a man up above with a magic wand, like Billy says, granting wishes. You know, a big beard and the guy just watching over us. I do believe spirit, whatever you want to call it, source, the field, you know, and you start to learn this as you awaken, like awaken to who you are, your true self, like the real you. And you'll hear this word being told around the true self or the matrix, waking up from that. Like, what exactly? Well, you're waking up to what's been fed to you. By whom? Well, besides your, like I said, your family, your friends, and your environment, it's the 1%, you know, these elite groups which want you to depend on the government, which wants you to rely on them and their sources. And just take out loans, go to school, work this way, do this, and get yourself into debt. And by the time, like Dame Dash was saying, you know, by the time you're 75, you can relax now. It's like, really? You know, is that really how life is? Is that really the way we're programmed? And like I said, like, there's going to be a time in your life that you're going to wake up. It's going to hurt so bad. What hurt? What's going to hurt so bad? Well, for me, this is for me. Like, I woke up from a toxic relationship. You know, an 18-year toxic relationship that it was not just the other person, it was myself. Like, I had to stop and reevaluate my own self. Like, what? Enough is enough. You know, you get to that point of enough is enough. And you're going to start to question who you are, like who you are. And people find this in different ways. And you don't have to wake up to pain. You don't have to suffer. You don't. You know, you can do your journey. There's many ways, by the way. You know, that's one thing, going back to talking about Christianity and stuff, is like, I noticed that, like, Christians really believe, like, it's their way and that's it. Like, this is it. And it's like, you have to be open to question. Like, you have to. Because if you just take what's told to you, like, I believe the Messiah. I believe Jesus walked. You know, I believe he had the Holy Spirit in him. Like, of the creator of the universe, I believe it's in him. The same way as the creator in the universe is in all of us. You know, we are made in his image. We're all fractal of the universe, and the universe is everything. And this is something that I'm coming to wake up to, what I'm realizing, which is, you are God, man. You are a fractal of it or him, or I keep on saying him, and it's not even a gender, because it's the flower of life. It's the creator of all. And I know it's in me, but I have to reprogram myself. I have to reprogram my own negative beliefs, what I believe, my own toxic ways, the way I was myself, a part of it. I'm realizing I had to learn that stuff, though. I had to encounter these experiences that were very painful, and not just in mine, but in your life. You're encountering this stuff for a reason. There's a purpose to it. Now, are you smart enough to discern the message? Are you smart enough to recognize the pattern? Are you smart enough to understand what's really being told to you by the universe, your spirit guides, and better yet, your higher self? However you want to put it, or however you want to see it. That's what I don't frown upon anybody who if it's Jesus Christ and that's the way you want to see it, more power to you. I encourage you. But don't put someone else down and say they're wrong and they're dumb and all this other stuff and they're going to go to hell because It's something a nerve they struck in you, something that they fed you. Like I said, that's something they fed you. That's the narrative they gave you. Like why? And if you pay attention, people will project that onto you because that's how they made them feel. That's the program they're down with. Like it's not even their fault or their parents. It's in their DNA. It was really, and this is why watching these videos of the Anunnaki, where we really come from, knowing your real history, why it plays a big role in your evolution of growth of a spirit in that realm that we don't see. And as you start to put this puzzle together, this thing, and like, you know, rid yourself of the negative people, rid yourself of the toxic people. What are you watching? What are you consuming? Like I said, I'm exiting or exit the matrix, but I should give myself more credit, man, because I've been doing this since 2020, man. So it's a great awakening. And one thing that one of my sisters pointed out, she mentioned that, like, you're watching my growth, you're watching my evolution. Even if you go back to my channel, you'll see me. I was asleep, man. I was whacked out of my mind. Like I said, I lost my mind to find my soul. My soul was calling me, but I was ignoring everything. Now I'm taking the proper steps. Now I'm taking, like, what is it I want to manifest into my life? And that's the journey that I'm taking. And as long as you pursue that part of yourself, as long as you be a service to others, don't hoard the information, share with others. Don't go throwing your beliefs and what it's up there. You're becoming a thought leader. You're becoming a healer. You're becoming a storyteller that's going to help someone else. You're going to be the blueprint of someone else's success, someone else's healing, someone else's journey. The thing is, you need to step into this power, as I am. And like I said, you are watching my own evolution. You're watching me create my own timeline, my own reality. And just by me saying it, I think about it, I'm creating it. It's the truth, man. I get started there, but I start getting overwhelmed. And as Billy says, you know, the voice that we hear, it's yourself speaking to you from a higher dimension. It's guiding you. You know, and that's a part of your intuition as well. That gut feeling, as you say, because it's mind and heart coherence. You have to use to both. You know, and always, if you want the truth, the authentic truth, tap your heart, and it's going to know the answer before the logical mind. That's another one that I learned. And it's IQ is good, but emotional intelligence is also very, very important, especially in this day of age. You're going to have to discern, is this the right thing? Is this the right information that I am receiving? Is this correct? And use your discernment. Don't listen to somebody else. That's another thing I love about Billy. He encourages you to do the work. He encourages you to do the research yourself, to find out the truth yourself. And that's the thing. He's able to articulate it as well. So I just wanted to do a quick little video, an introduction of myself. My name is Johnny, man. You're gonna be seeing me a lot more often. So welcome to the channel, Spiritual Gangsta, man. And thank you for the 20K subscribers. I appreciate that. Something that's a part of one of my goals, and I'm achieving it. And just by following these guides, like just following, there's a recipe. You know, there is a recipe to success. Now, are you following it? And how much? But the first, where does it start? Message. It starts with yourself. It starts to how much do you know yourself? Are you able to bring awareness to this? Are you able to bring awareness to your own shadows? Because the shadow is not bad. The shadow is something you need to embrace. You need to embrace that part of yourself because it's part of you. But since we neglect it, we push it down, it comes up in a different form, in somebody else. It's going to be a reflection of somebody else. And you're going to see that reflection out into reality, man. So you have to start with the inner work. You need to know yourself, love yourself. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. One thing you're gonna realize as you awaken is that you didn't love yourself. You didn't care for yourself. Now it's time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't believe anybody else. Like, take everything as half truths. Even if what it means, even what I'm saying, don't take everything what I'm saying. Just, it's my experience, and I'm sharing my experience, hoping it helps somebody else. And I am leading by example by showing others, dude. As long as you do that 1% adjustment a day, it's gonna add up over 365 days. And I went all last year in my own healing journey, you know, of just focusing on myself, nobody else. What do they call it? The hermit phase, the cocoon phase, and like I'm at that point where, like, when am I going to be ready? When am I going to be ready? And you are ready. It's just you don't know it yet. You have to start speaking. You have to get out there. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And once you're out of your comfort zone, the next step is going to be revealed, and you're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a lot more in your life, like I'm saying, as I am. You know, slowly but surely, dude, one step at a time, and have patience with yourself. Careful how you speak to yourself. Thoughts do become things, and they're going to manifest. So this is stuff that I've learned in my own journey as I'm awakening. And I can hope you can take something of what I'm saying. So, like I said, man, welcome to the channel, Spiritual Gangstas.